Congratulations, welcome to the Black Belt Club program. In this program, you're going to learn weapon training and sparring. This video is going to teach you a little bit about what your sparring gear consists of, the rules of sparring, how sparring works at a tournament, and some basic ideas and fundamentals of sparring that will help you become a better sparrer if you practice it at home. First, your sparring gear should consist of feet pads, hand pads, chest protector, headgear, face mask, and mouthpiece, okay? Also, boys, you should have a cup, all right? You have to go purchase that on your own at a local sporting goods store. We don't carry those in stock. And then a mouthpiece. Your mouthpiece, what you want to do is you want to take it, boil it, okay, for about 30 seconds. Take it out. As soon as it's cooling and soft, you want to put it in and bite down on it so it forms to your mouth a little bit, and you get rid of all the hard and pointed edges, okay? Also, if it's a little big for your child, they can trim with scissors the back of the mouthpiece. The sparring gear is fairly easy to put on. The only one that's a little challenging for the kids is the foot pads, okay? When you do the foot pads, you want to go from the Velcro, forward, over top, underneath, and back around, making an Xing style pattern across the front of the foot. I recommend having your child practice putting on their sparring gear at home. That way they can get it on quickly when it's time to spar in class, and the more sparring time they get, the better they're going to do. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to go first through where we can strike in sparring. So with our kicks, okay, we are allowed to kick to the chest protector, the sides, and the entire head. Okay, so anywhere for a kick is a legal target. Okay, for punches, we are only allowed to punch to the chest protector. There's no punching to the back, punching below the belt, or punching to the face are all illegal techniques. When we do our point sparring, I want you guys to think of it as a game of tag using your martial arts as techniques where you can tag the person, okay? It's not a fight, it's a game and a sport. What we're trying to learn how to do is have control so we can hit the person fast, but with light contact. For tournament sparring, I'm going to now go through where the points are and how you can score points at a tournament. So a tournament is a 2-minute sparring match where you win by either 5 points or whoever has the most points at the end of 2 minutes. If it's tied at that time, they'll go to sudden victory, and whoever scores the first point after the 2 minutes wins. A punch to the body is worth 1 point at a tournament. A kick to the body is worth 1 point at a tournament. A kick to the head is worth 2 points at a tournament. And then you get a bonus point with your kicks if you jump. So a jump kick to the body is worth 2 points. A jump kick to the head is worth 3 points, okay? Some basic fundamentals that you can start practicing at home that will help you with your sparring is one, is you want to use your front leg, okay, the majority of the time to control distance, okay? So right now, me and Miss Kino are right at a sparring distance where she can't quite hit me with that front leg without moving, okay? And that gives me time to decide what I want to do. If she moves forward, I can move back. As she moves forward, I can try and counter inside, okay? Or I can decide to try and block it. All right, it gives me options. So at home, what I would do is just practicing getting in and out, okay? You can use a piece of tape, you can use the wall, you can just use the floor. Practice getting in fast and getting out fast is going to help you cover distance. And also practicing using your front leg as you come in. Front leg as you come in. Another thing to practice at home is moving off to the side, okay? If we start back here and Miss Aquino comes at me, it's really hard for me to move back fast enough to get away from her. So I need to learn as she moves at me that I move out of the way to the side, okay? Also, an important concept for sparring is learning to put together combinations. So when Miss Aquino attacks with one thing, she'll follow up with her hands and then her other leg. Right? So if you start practicing those drills at home, it's going to help you for your sparring in class. Look forward to seeing you on the floor. Remember, the more time you get in sparring, the better you're going to be. Okay, so I'm back now with Miss Aquino, and we're going to go over combat weapon sparring. Okay, so combat weapon sparring is we also do in class, and also is a tournament competition. So for the legal striking areas for the combat weapon are pretty much anywhere in the entire body besides the groin and a stab to the eyes and face, okay? Everywhere else is legal, okay? You can stab, you can strike the back, you can strike the leg, you can strike the head. The point system okay, is a strike anywhere to the body, legs, good, is worth 1 point. A strike to the head is worth 2 points. A strike to the weapon arm below the elbow is worth 2 points. And a stab to the lead leg is worth 2 points. Again, in this, you get an additional point if you jump. So there's 3 ways you could get a 3-point technique, okay? If you jump to the head, if you jump and hit the arm below the elbow of the weapon hand, or if you jump and stab the front leg, okay? Also, a way to get a point is if Miss Aquino happens to drop her weapon during the match, I would get 1 point, okay? Same thing goes for point sparring as combat sparring. The first thing I really want to learn how to do is control the distance, okay? So I want to be out here far enough away where she can't hit me until she makes a move towards me, okay? And then that gives me time to react and decide what to do. So again, same thing as practicing at home, getting in quick and getting out quick, okay? Exploding with your stance and exploding out with your stance. Another thing that's really important with the combat weapon is misleading or misdirection. So Miss Aquino wants to fake like she's going to go high and then go to my leg, or fake like she's going to go low and then go to my head. Okay, so if you practice those 2 drills at home, it will help your combat sparring, right? And we hope to see you in class, and I hope you enjoy combat sparring.